So I wanted to go into the story behind the story that I tell in this song, um, to share with you guys. So when I was in college, um, I went to a Bible college, and my best friend, I was friends with her mom, and her mom wanted us to go with her to do the chapel for a juvenile delinquency place. Um, and so it was my best friend, her mom, her brother, her fiance, and me. And I had just written a song about emotional healing because I was in the very beginning, kind of in the very beginning of my emotional healing journey. And so my best friend's brother was going to play the guitar and I was going to sing this song, but I was going to share my story beforehand because we were all kind of sharing our story um, in this chapel. So we went up there and I shared my story. I believe it was Isaiah 63:9 that I used as kind of the framework for my story because it talks about in all their affliction, he was afflicted and the angel of his presence saved them or something. Um, and so I was talking about like growing up in an abusive background and all of that, and how I found out that God was crying with me, that he cares about what we go through and that he wants to rescue us, and like it matters to him what we're going through, and he wants to help us, and we get to turn to him and get help and get healing afterwards too. So that's what I was going through, getting healing. So anyways, I told my story and I sang my song, and the other people all told their stories. And then after we were all done, like every single girl in that room and about a third of the boys came forward and they wanted to talk to me because they related to my story and they resonated with what I shared. And uh, that was a revelation to me. Like, the reason why these kids are in here is because of they've gone through similar things to my background. I didn't realize that before. And uh, one girl, she gave me her address and we exchanged addresses and we wrote. That was back in the day when we did snail mail still. Um, and we wrote to each other for years. And I went up there and visited her for like 2 hours one time. I think that's the max that you could do. And like it went by really fast. Um, and she would talk in her letters like about being on suicide watch, how they were watching her to make sure she didn't kill herself, and different things like um but eventually she got to be 18 and she moved to Alaska. I think her mom was there and she was doing fine and she was having a normal life, and like she seemed like she was moving forward and getting past all the stuff that had put her in that situation. And I felt like just feeling seen and having that connection with someone that you feel like you can relate to, and that someone that's getting healing and moving forward with their life, and then you see the way forward, to get out. I feel like that made a difference for her life, and I feel like it makes a difference for all of us, really, to have connection and to have someone showing us the way forward and the way out of our pain or whatever. um Anyways, so that's why I wrote this song. That's kind of a core memory for me as far as like doing my music and being able to share, um, being able to make a difference in other people's lives with my music. So it made a big impact on me.